As we take a closer look at President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s first year in office, changes in infrastructure, transport sector, and economic status of the country will be fairly scrutinized in today's Sona. A year ago, Marcos Jr. vowed to enhance and expand the infrastructure program of his predecessor, former President Rodrigo Duterte, emphasizing that he will not suspend any of the project since it will contribute to the economy by providing employment and benefits to the lives of the public. He has continued on his own through the Build Better More program. But it wasn't always a bed of roses. During the first 3 months of 2023, several issues hounded the Marcos administration. Problems such as high inflation rate, transport crisis, and insufficient infrastructure caused citizens to express dismay about their situation. In lieu of these problems existing, Marcos has managed to reduce the poverty rate of the country in line with his first State of the Nation address in 2022. This 2023, the World Bank released a report noting that the Philippine economy is gradually developing through improvement of labor market that also increased the household income. It can also be recalled his plans on implementing reforms in the tax administration to boost economic recovery from the impacts of COVID-19.
In terms of the economy, we will implement a sound fiscal management. Tax administration reforms will be in place to increase revenue collection. Expenditure priorities will be realigned and spending efficiency will be improved to immediately address the economic scarring arising from the effects of COVID-19 and also to prepare for future shocks.
As of this year, the President approved the Department of Budget's proposal on forging a tax hike on junk food under the Train Law. He further directed the Department of Finance to evaluate the current tax system to gain balance on the local and foreign businesses. On the other hand, the Maharlika Investment Fund was proposed to enhance the government's capacity to invest projects in boosting supply chains, digitalization, and infrastructure, in which all of the information regarding the act is provided through a microsite that can be accessed by everyone. Furthermore, Marcos Jr. recently signed an executive order enforcing to cut red tape in telecom infrastructure to promote the digital infrastructure projects like the Department of Information and Communications awaited Luzon Bypass Infrastructure Project. Additionally, he committed on building roads, bridges, and ports all over the country during his 3 road projects in Zamboanga. However, 1 year of his leadership calls for more initiatives that will help improve the quality of life of Filipinos and achieve economic development in the country. Provinces like Bicol region have been provided with facilities through Build Better More program, an example that the Philippines is set to develop as a whole. And looking through the current scenario of the Philippines as a nation, slowly recovering from the impacts of COVID-19 under the Marcos regime, citizens like vendors, drivers, online sellers, and even those that are surviving under the poverty line are still seeking for a leader that will truly transform not only the Philippine economy, but also the lives of those behind the backbone of development. For Golden Nation Network, this is Jade Buhoy.